everybody, CJ here with the Tax School today. The last video I posted on upgrading my lower, I told you that was going to be probably the last upgrade I was going to do. I elected to put more stuff onto my lower. I'm not entirely sure if everything I'm going to put on today is actually going to work, but we can test it out, right? So I picked up this Troy Ambidextrous mag release right here, and we're going to be installing that today. And one of the reasons why I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work or not is because I do have this phase 1, this phase 5 bad lever on here. Not only that, but I do also have an Odinworks extended mag release. So the first thing that we're going to do is take off that Odinworks extended mag release. There's just 2 screws that screw the extension into its own proprietary magazine button. If you're watching this and you're in California, I do sincerely apologize and implore you to move. So after we get both of those guys out, this mag release, the extension rather, should just pop right on out. And that's what that guy looks for you. So the next thing we're going to do is actually take the lower off. I'll put this down so that everybody can see what I'm doing. Lock it back into place. So next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the eraser to a pencil and just stick it in that button and then just push down a little bit. And actually we're going to use the tip because I can't get all the way down there with that mag release, or with the bad lever on there. So it's kind of a tight fit already. And all I'm doing is just rotating this piece right here. I'm rotating it lefty-loosey, righty-tighty as I'm looking at the firearm like this. After a couple of rotations, the mag bar pops free of the screw, and this is what it screws into on the other side. And you should be able to see the 2 different screw holes that the extension goes into. So we'll just open up our ambidextrous mag release right on over here, potentially. And that's what the ambidextrous mag release would look like, as opposed to just the standard mag release. The theory is that you can just come down and push this lever right here against the receiver itself, which should allow a magazine to just pop free. We'll test it out and see if we can't get this guy working. So all I'm going to do is just replace my spring in on the other side. the new mag bar. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's coming through on the other side right there. And then your spring just slides on over it, and then your button comes down. Now, if you have just a standard mag release, you're going to have grooves right there. The grooves are supposed to be facing out to allow a little bit of friction onto your finger so you can activate the release and drop your magazine. If you don't, make sure that your screws are pointed out, otherwise you won't be able to use your magazine extension. Alrighty, so going ahead and moving on just a little bit. The easy way to do this is to start threading your button on first. See it already starting to thread on. Then I'm going to have to try to get mine as tight as possible. Yep. Let's figure that. So I have to loosen it up just a little bit. Now I'm actually going to use a punch for this one instead of my pencil, because my lead broke and I don't want to stop the video to go get a pencil sharpener. So I'm just going to push that guy all the way in there and start rotating it. Again, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Really kind of common sense stuff. It's the reason why I love ARs so much. And we'll see where that gets us in life. Drop a magazine in there. Drop a mag in there, and then boom, there you go. So that looks pretty good to me. Now we're just going to put in our extension. I'll play with it for a second. So because this is the Odinworks Gen 2 extension, and it is skeletonized, which is the reason why I wanted to go with it. Side note, if you did decide to go with the KNS anti-rotation pins, you will have to have somebody or yourself grind out the inside of the extension. The reason being, it just won't fit. And unfortunately, you can't see it very well on video because everything I'm doing is in black. Just put the extension on. I'll thread the screws into the extension first. Top screw only. Screw it on in. Not tight yet. And here we are just doing the bottom screw. Now we'll crank it down. Now we'll go tight. We'll see how that one works. Get ourselves a magazine. Righty way. And the lefty way. Look at that. It's working beautifully. So there you go. That is how you install an ambidextrous mag release onto an AR-15 low receiver. And as I said before, I did not have to take off my Phase 5 bad lever. If you do have a Magpul bad lever or even the Troy bad lever, it's very, very simple to take those guys apart. All you have to do is take off your 2 screws. With the Phase 5, because my bolt catch and the bad lever is all one piece, I would actually have to punch this roll pin out. Right up in here, there's a little roll pin in there. And that's a little bit more of a hassle. I would have done it today just to use it, but if I could not have used the ambidextrous mag release, if it would have interfered with it, I would have stuck with the with the bad lever rather than the mag release. But now I can use both, so I have pretty much completely ambi lower receiver right now. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. You know me, I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Bang, 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 bang. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Bullet, bullet gun.